Hey guys, it's Rosina. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my actual kitchen. Now, yes, I'm not in my mom's kitchen. I didn't want to dirty it up again, so we're just going to dirty up my own kitchen. So, I have here my trusty stand mixer, and you know what that means. It's another cookie video. So, we're going to be making another childhood favorite that my dad would always make. Yes, my dad again. He likes to make a lot of cookies. That's what he did. He always would make cookies. And this cookie I'm going to make that he always makes, like on a tier list of cookies for myself, I'd say it's A tier. It's up there because this was an all-time favorite of cookies that my dad would make. And every time he'd make this, I'd be like so happy. And what is that cookie, you ask? Well, they're called Oatmeal Scotchies, or as you would think, it's just oatmeal cookies with butterscotch chips with it. Now, fun fact, actually, I have learned that Oatmeal Scotchies are actually Dutch in origin. And it's funny because we're not Dutch. So, anyway, let's get started. Now, I am going to do what I did in the last video. I'm going to have the recipe in the description below, but also I will have it somewhere in this video. It'll show up, so be on the lookout for that. But if anything, it'll be in the description below. So let's get started. First ingredient, butter. You're going to need a cup worth. So a cup of butter. And as you can see, I have half sticks. So you're going to need about 4 of these. But if you want to just make it simpler, just use like 2 of the regular size sticks of butter. But I think, I think that the half sticks make it a little bit easier to mix together. So, now make sure that they are room temperature butter, so it makes it easier to mix. So there's our butter. Now we're going to add a cup of sugar. And it's just regular old granulated sugar, nothing, no powdered or anything. So granulated sugar, we're going to have a cup. And then you're going to add a cup of brown sugar. Now make sure when you're measuring this that it is tightly packed, just like how you do with any other brown sugar. So, cup of that. And then you're going to mix all these together to make sure it's all like nice and combined and all nice and creamy together. So let's mix that up. Now, you're going to add, after that's all nice and combined, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now, you can't really exactly see that, but, it's there. There it is. So, we're going to add the 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It doesn't seem like much, but it's enough. So we're going to add that. And then you're going to add 2 eggs. So you can already have these already done, but I thought it's more fun to put it in right in this nice angle. So there's 1 and 2. So now you take all that, mix it together until it's nice and creamy. So let's mix that up, lock that. There, now you can see, I'll pull it out for you. You can see how nice and creamy that looks. It kind of looks like peanut butter. You want to see it too? Here, you can see it too. See? Looks kind of like peanut butter. So you want it to look like that kind of consistency. So That's when you know it's all nice and creamed. So let's put that back. Now you're going to add the rest of your dry ingredients. So we have here 1 teaspoon of baking soda, not powder, baking soda. So let's add that in there. Okay. And now we have 1 teaspoon of salt. One teaspoon of cinnamon. And 1.5 cups of flour. Now, don't worry, you don't have to have this one sifted. It didn't say sifted on the recipe or anything, so I'm not gonna come to your house if you don't sift it like I warned last time. Or am I? Anyway, let's add this flour in. Okay, now that that's all in there, we're gonna mix. Flour going everywhere, and it's an explosion. I mean, I did say that I wasn't gonna dirty up my kitchen, so. All right, now that's all mixed, as you can see. Looking real nice. Probably should get a spoon for this. Oh, hi, sous chef. My sous chef's here if you want to see him. There he is. Hi, sous chef. He likes to watch me do that. He just likes to stare at me, so I don't mind it. All right, we're gonna need a spoon for this because it got stuck all over on this spoon. Now, don't mind my spatula here. I know it doesn't look great, but you use what you got. Now, we're gonna add in our 3.5 cups of oatmeals. Now, this is just old-fashioned oats that, you know, you can just buy and stuff. So, I also like that I said oatmeal. I meant oats, old-fashioned oats. So, 3.5 cups worth of that. So, now that it's in there, let's get the spoon out of here. Because we're not gonna mix it with the spoon in here. Yeah, we're not going to mix with the spoon in there. Oop, I dropped a whole bunch of oats. I did say I was going to dirty up this kitchen, and I'm already doing it. Let's get mixing. All right, that looks pretty mixed. I mean, let's get this off this. I don't know, that looks pretty mixed, right? I mean, yeah, so you want it to kind of look like oatmeal in a way. So now that you got your oats in there, now you get to put the butterscotch chips. So I'll put that back. Now let me get, I don't need any scissors. Now, a whole bag. It says 11 ounces, and that's basically how much this is. It says 11? Yes, 11 ounces. So a whole bag of butterscotch chips. So let's add that in there. Okay. And one more mix. We're almost done mixing. I think we're good. Ugh. Spoon time again. Whoop, that's about to fall out. Let's get this off. All right. Anybody want to lick the spoon? No? Just me? All right. Oh, that's salmonella. We got our bowl ready to be made into cookies. Just look at all that nice dough. Now, you want to make sure that your cookies are about, per se, about the size of the pecan butterball. So about, you know, about like this size. And see, that's a nice size. So like not too big, because, you know, you want to make decent sized cookies. You don't want to make them any, you know, too big. So I have a nice sheet of parchment on top of this cookie sheet, as you can see. And, you know, I've learned also, I'm learning so many things today. So I've learned that they have ones that already have like like shaped sheets. So I don't have to like rip it and make it look all ugly and be all sad, because my OCD would be quaking if this was not perfect. So we're gonna take our little balls. I'm not gonna be making that much. Obviously, the amount of dough that you've seen it makes a whole bunch, but I'm gonna be taking most of these and putting them into a freezer bag so I can make these for later. So we're gonna put this over here. So yeah, that's just for like, you know, leftovers if I, you know, want to make a certain amount. So I guess maybe for this video I'll make 6, because I think that's a good amount. So let's start putting them on there. All right, all 6 are on here now. I know you probably noticed I'm not wearing my wedding ring while doing this, but that's because I don't want to get cookies all over it. So we're just not going to have that. So we're going to have all these cookies and we're going to get them ready to put into the oven. Now that our oven is ready, it's already preheated to 350 degrees. It's time to put in the cookies. Now you want to have them in there for about 10 minutes or until lightly browned. So I'm going to check on it after 10 minutes and then I'll take them out and we can put them out to cool. And there you have it, all nice and brown, and it looks like really good shapes. So 10 minutes actually was the perfect time for it. So that is it for today's video. I hope you liked it. And you know what? I think I need to try one of them. Let me grab one here. Grab the small one. And I'll let you know how it tastes. So okay, now that that's out of the way, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other things you'd like me to make. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.